Good morning, Music Connection. This is Dr. Tim Bowlby speaking to you from beautiful, almost downtown Countryside, Illinois. Mr. Weaver and I have been collaborating over the last few months on possibilities for theory and composition classes to be held at Music Connection. And I want to talk a little bit today, just briefly, about the advantages of taking serious focused studies in composition as well as theory. There are a number of different reasons for that. Theory, the more theoretical knowledge that you have, will increase dramatically your understanding of the notes and pitches and rhythms that you're looking at on the page in front of you. The more you know about that, then the more you can understand it and the more you can appreciate that. So that's one reason, just general knowledge. And I also want to point out to you that there actually are career opportunities for people who study theory. You can go to graduate schools such as Northern to go and study music theory and get master's and doctoral degrees in it. And with that, you can do there's at least one thing you could do, is possibly teaching in a college or university somewhere. So don't let anybody ever tell you that music theory, what are you going to do with that? And don't believe them, because number one, you'll get a far greater understanding of the music that you're performing. And number two, yes, they are fairly rare, but yes, jobs can be had and obtained in theory. Yes, they can. Don't let anybody ever tell you differently. Okay. Now, as for composition, I'm a composer myself, and when I went through school, that was my overriding passion, to learn to be as good a composer as I could be. And while doing that, the process of doing that, composition and composition lessons, very often, always entails, say, like writing down an idea on a piece of paper and taking it to your teacher, and for the teacher to advise and to look at and to advise and to recommend some things that you could change. And then you go back and try to incorporate those changes as best you can. And that repeated cycle of conferral, of private work, conferral, and then going back and trying to, I won't say fix, but to adjust your thinking in accordance partly with your professor or your teacher's advice, is a good thing, because it teaches the valuable skill of trying and then trying again. And receiving constructive criticism and then trying again based on that, the taking of and processing of constructive criticism. So that's a very, 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 very good thing for kids to learn. You know, not everything they do the first time is going to be perfect, but with work, their work can get better. And that's a valuable skill. And also another reason is because what this will do is that this will help give them a little bit of prior experience at doing on-the-job training, right? I think that there's a great similarity between practicing a craft and being willing to to take on like on-the-job training for whatever career you're in. Chances are a lot of companies that your kids might end up working for will have specialized on-the-job training that they'll want them to undergo. And I think that studying theory and composition privately and over a period of time helps them, I think, develop skills that they can apply to the possibility of, like needing to take additional instruction or additional education for a job. So that's not a bad thing, I don't think. So now the other thing, I'll leave you with this one other thing. The more, and my idea is this: the more you know about a particular subject, the more that subject becomes meaningful to you and it takes on added meaning. For example, a very good example is lots of examples in film music. And one that immediately springs to mind is the Star Wars theme of John Williams. As you know, you learned from the story that Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader are actually father and son. And it's very interesting, I think, to notice a family similarity between their themes. Think of the Luke Skywalker theme. Think of that. And I won't sing it, but I'll clap the rhythm. It goes, right? Why not? Da 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 da. Right, that little snippet of Star Wars. That's the Luke Skywalker theme. Now, listen to the Darth Vader theme. Let me clap the rhythm first, and then I'll hum a little bit of it or sing a little bit of it. Right? Da, 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 etc., etc. Did you notice that both of those themes start with a statement and then two more repetitions of the same pitch? Da, 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 yeah, da, 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 in Luke Skywalker, and da, 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 three notes all on the same pitch for Darth Vader. So the music helps underscore the family relationship between those two characters. And the more you understand about theory, and composition, the more you start picking up on stuff like that. And that, hey, that's really cool. That is really, really, really neat. That's the kind of thing that theory and composition lessons can hold for you. Increased appreciation for the music, the development of the ability to be able to work on one's own and to take constructive criticism on the work that one's doing on one's own, and that can be applied to whatever job your kid has, and also the possibility of, albeit they fairly rare these days, but you can still go and get jobs in theory and in composition, at least at the university level. So, yeah. Seems to me like those might be some interesting things to bear in mind when considering whether or not you should send your students to someone like me to help them augment their theory and creative compositional knowledge. All right, anyway, that's just a thought or two. Hope this helps. If you're interested, please get a hold of me through Mr. Weaver, and yeah, I would be more than pleased to chat with you. All right, this is Tim Bowlby from lovely, almost downtown Countryside, Illinois. bidding you a fond farewell, and hopefully I'll see you later. Bye bye.